Well, hello everyone. 5 years ago in 2016, I did a little thing called Nintendo Wii November. I uploaded exclusively videos about the Nintendo Wii because I wanted to celebrate the nostalgia associated with that fantastic gaming system. Well, today, instead of reviewing Mario Golf Super Rush as I said I would, instead of even talking about the awesome Animal Crossing update, I have chosen to reflect upon two old Wii games that I've recently been thinking about. These games right here are true childhood favorites. Games I played when I was a much younger Waluigi. And the inspiration for this video came from the first game we're going to talk about today, which is called Fast Draw Showdown. Now, this Western game was a live-action shooter originally released in 1994. It's not that violent. If it was, I wouldn't be talking about it on the channel. But anyway, it was released for WiiWare in 2010, and of course it should have been. After all, you get to use the Wiimote to shoot all sorts of weird characters on the screen. And if you shoot all of them during a round, you hear this.
Nice shooting. Real nice shooting.
But of course, if you try and draw your Wiimote gun too early, you hear this.
Put it back in the holster.
The characters and the terrible acting are what makes this game so funny and glorious. You have guys like Stinky Steve who want to pick a gunfight with you right after they come out of the bathroom. You have guys like Preachin' Paul who hide their gun behind a Bible and say things like, "There's a time for living and there's a time for dying, and your time has come." You have a drunk guy who just shot his lawyer.
I just shot my lawyer. It's been a pretty good day so far. Oh!
And then you have Bad Hair Betty, who my dad said reminds me of my mom. Roll the tape.
I'm having a real bad hair day. What are you looking at?
That's probably why my parents aren't together anymore. Anyway, my favorite is probably the guy who takes almost 3 seconds to shoot his gun. Since I sucked at the game when I was younger, this was the guy I could reliably kill.
Hey, have a nice day.
But in any case, I don't remember what randomly made me think of this game yesterday, but I suddenly have a burning nostalgia to play it again. Of course, I would probably fail a lot and hear from this one woman who says, "We're just getting started, try again." But I'd enjoy playing it anyway. Now, this is totally the kind of game that is so bad it's good. So I wondered how exactly they filmed these ridiculous scenes. Well, they filmed them in the old Tucson studios in Arizona where several Western films were made. So it definitely has a genuine Western feel to it, especially with the music and sound effects and everything. Again, it's cheesy, but I love it. The game has a traditional hero turned villain role at the end, as the nice shootin', real nice shootin'. That guy, his name is Wes Flowers. He's actually the final boss, and you have to be hella quick to take him down. You have to pull out your Wiimote gun in less than half a second. Needless to say, if I play this game again, I'm not so sure I'm gonna beat this legendary man. But somehow, someway, I'm gonna get this game again for myself for Christmas, and over winter break I'm gonna at least try to pass the first few rounds. But most likely people will kill me, or I'll just be hearing,
Put it back in the holster.
with the nostalgia factored in, I'll have fun either way. The other game I'd like to talk about today is called Ninja Reflex, and this one came out on the Wii in 2008. Now, it's got mixed to poor reviews from critics who say the gameplay was too short and easy. Well, again, since I sucked at games when I was a kid, I probably still found a challenge out of this. People criticize the game for being $40 despite the limited amount of content, but hey, I can get it for $3 on eBay now. And I probably will be getting it for Christmas for myself. Worth every penny. Now, much like Wii Sports, the game centers around a few mini-games that you play using the unique capabilities of the Wiimote. Your ultimate goal is to earn a black belt from your in-game sensei. And how do you do that, you might ask? Well, you test your reflexes by quickly capturing flies. You test your reflexes by quickly capturing fish. This makes Animal Crossing look like a joke in comparison. And you can even throw shurikens like my brother did when we were younger. You can see probably why my dad got this game for me. And of course, what ninja game would be complete without some swordplay? Similar to the stuff you see in Wii Sports Resort. Only this time you're a true ninja. I mean, in this game you actually slice fruit not with a sword but with nunchucks. Take that, Wii Sports Resort. Now I can't remember if I ever got up to black belt in this game, but I'm going to buy it for Christmas, and I'm going to see how quickly I can progress through the ranks. So ultimately I decided to take some time today to have some November nostalgia for a couple Nintendo Wii games. So I'll ask you, is there any Wii games you're nostalgic about? And I mean weird ones, like the ones I talked about today. Obviously many of us are nostalgic for the classics like Mario Kart Wii, Wii Sports, and the Super Mario Galaxy games. But what about a game where you have a gunfight with an alcoholic? Or a game where you catch insects to impress your sensei? Now those are some interesting games. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if there's another old game you might want me to look at for Nostalgia November. Bye bye.